We're going to be learning now the Musar for Thursday, Parashat Tavo. Mi sheloeg libnei Adam, a person who mocks other people. Ki yavoz lahem belibo lekotzer hasagatam, because he denigrates them in his heart because of their limited accomplishments. Ve'ma'alot, whether it's in prestige or be'atzlachot hazman, or in temporal success, bechavod or bisrara, or because of honor or high office, and he denigrates them in his heart, he mocks them. Or because maybe they're poor. And what it is, it is because of his haughtiness that he brought him to belittle, to denigrate, to mock these other people. Or maybe there was excess of complacency or excess of ta'anug, of pleasure that he had, that brought him to this kind of approach where he mocks other people. There's a pasuk here says that the soul was greatly satiated. Then is a mockery that comes, and they scorn. And sometimes the scorner could mock even those who are holy people, those who are prophets. He brings a pasuk here from Yirmiyah. Shlomo says a person who scorns his fellow, who makes fun of his fellow, who mocks his fellow, he is a sinner. Another pasuk says also a person who scorns his fellow, he lacks heart, meaning he's lacking intelligence. He's lacking a heart in the right place. There's another pasuk here that says a person who mocks a poor man is actually blaspheming his maker, the maker of that poor man. Because who made that person to be poor? That's Hashem, that is the source of everything. And therefore, when you mock a poor person, it's as if you were making fun of his creator. And a person who's happy at another person's misfortune, will not be exonerated. Perush. והשיג ישיגון אותם בחוכמתם עניין שנאמר ואמרת בלבביך כוחי ועוצם ידי עשה לי את החיל הזה. Because this person who mocks a poor or mocks a person who has a misfortune, he thinks that all the successes are only are man-made, and everything that a person acquires is only because of his wisdom or because of his personal kohi, like the pasuk says, that you might say in your heart, it's my power, and it's the power of my hand, and it's my strength that caused me this success. Of course, this is wrong. A person has a part that he does, but ultimately, it's all from Hashem. And there's another pasuk that is brought here in Yeshaya that says, it is because of my strength and my wisdom that I've acquired this understanding. When you have this kind of approach, then he will make fun of people who are poor. Because he'll think in his heart, that this person didn't become wealthy because of his because lack of intelligence, or because of shiflut yadav, or the lowliness of his hands. And when he makes this kind of approach, it's as if he's mocking, if he's blaspheming the creator of people, of Hashem. Why? Harash ve'ashir ki hakol me'et Hashem yitbarach. Because whether the poor or the wealthy, everything emanates from Hashem. Ke'inyan shene'emar arish varash nivgashu. There's a pasuk here in Mishneh. When a person who's wealthy and a person who's poor meet each other, Ose kulam Hashem. It is Hashem who makes all of them. And on the pasuk there it says, a person who rejoices over another one's misfortune, he will not be exonerated. Even though he didn't harm the other person, either with action or he didn't even make any statement verbally. He was just happy. Still, and will not be exonerated. And he says, still, even though, this kind of evil of one who rejoices over another person's misfortune is not as great as the person who mocks him, who mocks the poor. And because letzanut, mockery, is because of arrogance, because of haughtiness, which is the opposite of humility. That's why Shlomo says in Mishlei, if it is laletzim uyalis, for the mockers he will mock. But to the humble he will give grace. פירוש, אם ללצים באמת, הלצים הלועגים לבני אדם, השם יתברך ילעג להם, כעניין שנאמר יושב בשמיים משחק השם ילעג למו. If it is for the mockers, Hashem will surely mock the scorners, mock other people. So the pasuk says, Hashem who sits in the heavens will laugh, the Lord will mock him. And im, here is the word im, is to really emphasize the truth of the statement. It's another pasuk that for surely there is a future. In other words, a person cannot just do things without thinking there are no consequences to his actions. Even such an action as mocking a person who's poor, or a person who's not fortunate, or even such a thing as rejoicing at the misfortune of others, a person will be held accountable for that. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.